everyone, I'm Maki. In the Gundam series, the object of much fun interest is undoubtedly the Gundam itself. While the characters and story are also appealing, there is no denying that the Gundam being the protagonist garners a lot of attention. In the movie of the Gundam Seed series, Seed Freedom, discussions about the protagonist Gundam are a daily occurrence among fans. I, too, am exploring various possibilities based on the content revealed in the promotional videos. And of course, one exciting development is the power-up of the protagonist Gundam. In Seed Freedom, many are likely expecting such a development. This time, let's analyze the possibility of the Rising Freedom Gundam and the Immortal Justice Gundam getting a power-up in the latter half of the story. First, let's turn our attention to this person. His name is Albert Heinlein. He's a newly added character in the movie. He is an engineer with Compass, the organization to which Kira Yamato and others belong. It has been revealed that he will board the new warship Millennium. And on the official website, he is described as an extremely talented head of overall technology. Let's focus on this person's surname, Heinlein. Interestingly, there is a division within the Zaft military's Mobile Suit Development Bureau called Heinlein Bureau. It's an organization directly operated by the Plant Supreme Council. Other bureaus named include Asimov, Brown Wells, and Clark. As the war between the Earth Alliance and Zaft forces depicted in Gundam Seed intensified, the bureaus were consolidated. The Heinlein Bureau can be considered a particularly special department within Zaft's design bureaus. This is because the Heinlein Bureau developed the Zin, the first mobile suit in human history. The Heinlein Bureau also went on to develop mainstays Zaft mobile suits like the Din and the CQ. And after the integration of all bureaus, the Freedom Gundam was secretly developed under the direct orders of Chairman Patrick Zar of the Supreme Council. What happened to the Freedom Gundam thereafter? Firstly, it was seized by Kira Yamato under the guidance of Lawless Crime. Then, what about the Strike Freedom Gundam? It was designed as a direct successor to the Freedom, with its day destroyed by the secret organization Terminal. Once again, it ended up being operated under the forces of Lawless Crime. Now, what about the latest model, the Rising Freedom Gundam? According to newly released information, it was designed by the Org Union. Since it uses operational data from the Strike Freedom, it wouldn't be wrong to call it a successor. Despite being designed by Zaft as a symbol of their pride, all models of the Freedom-type mobile suits have ended up being operated by other organizations. This situation must be quite frustrating for them as a corporation. Even if there are honors like the hero who saved humanity from the tragedy of war, the fact that they were stolen cannot be erased. It wouldn't be surprising if Zaft's Integrated Design Bureau, in an attempt to regain their pride, had sent a key figure from the Heinlein Bureau to Compass. The Gelguk Menars has been revealed as the successor to the Zaku Warrior. Similarly, the Gian Strong was developed as the successor to the Golf Ignited. The fact that the latest mobile suits are provided to Compass as exclusive models, is it merely out of goodwill? Or could it be an intention to widely showcase Zaft's mobile suit development technology to the world? Let's also pay attention to the armaments of the Rising Freedom. According to the information released through its plastic model, the beam cannon stored in its wings is named Agi. This weapon is an old model that has been used by the Earth Alliance forces for a long time. Its old-fashioned nature could also be interpreted as a guarantee of its reliability. In fact, The strike Noah belonging to the elite unit Phantom Pain has been equipped and deployed with the beam rifle of the old Duo Gundam. However, Gundam-type mobile suits are often expected to represent a new generation presence. The Freedom in the Seed series is no different. It is a next-generation model equipped with the latest technology, such as the neutron jammer killer and powerful weapons. The original Gundam also possessed overwhelmingly powerful capabilities compared to other mobile suits deployed in its era. What about Agi? Is it acceptable for the people of the Heinlein Design Bureau to equip a mobile suit named Freedom with an old-fashioned weapon? The movie will likely focus on the story revolving around Campus and the Foundation. It's improbable that technical staff will be at the center of the narrative. Such developments should be expected in spin-off works. However, this also means not depicting the hostile relationships among technical staff over a long period. Instead, there may be scenes showcasing the pride of the Heinlein Design Bureau without delving into gritty negotiations. What kind of development do you think this could be? Exactly! It's the power-up of the Rising Freedom. The Gelguk Menaras and Gianstrom are equipped with mechanisms for exchanging their back equipment. Currently, there is no information suggesting that such mechanisms are installed in the Rising Freedom or Immortal Justice. But exchanging back equipment is a classic gimmick of the Seed series. In the movie, which is the culmination of the Seed series, it's highly likely that the protagonist Gundam will be equipped with this swapping mechanism. Most importantly, this allows for the addition of extra parts to the model kits and figures. The Rising Freedom and others have already been introduced in many media as the Red Gundam. Adding information like actually, there is another main character at this point might disappoint fans who have already pre-ordered the products. Isn't it highly likely that new equipment developed by Albert Heinlein will appear as a decisive element in the final battle? We must not forget the possibility that Albert Heinlein may have no connection at all with the Heinlein Design Bureau. It could just be a coincidence of having the same name. There are precedents for this in past Gundam series. The protagonist of Victory Gundam, Uso Eving, is a 13-year-old boy. Despite his extremely young age, he performs brilliantly as an ace pilot. Uso's mother is named Mila Miguel. And in Shao's counterattack, Shao's lover is named Nana I Miguel. This led to discussions among fans about whether Uso might be a descendant of Shao's navel. To this, the director Yoshiyuki Tomino has stated that it's merely a coincidence, and Uso and Shao are unrelated. Such precedents do exist. However, there is also precedent that strengthens the possibility of Albert being a significant figure connected to the Heinlein Design Bureau. Let's add just one more piece of information. In Shao's counterattack, Chainaki is a technical officer in the Federation forces and plays a leading role in the development project of the new Gundam piloted by MROA. She acts as an important intermediary between the development company Anaheim Electronics and MROA. The role of an important intermediary between the development company of the mobile suits and the protagonist is a recurring theme in the Gundam series. What do you think? Do you believe Albert Heinlein is a key figure in the Heinlein Design Bureau? Let's look forward to more information being released while we go about our days.